we got to talk. We know that the A.C.E.S Ranch is an amazing, beautiful place. The house is awesome and spectacular. The ranch is beautiful and gigantic. But people don't come to us because of those things. They don't come because of the ranch. It's a bonus. They don't come because of the big house. We're not selling a house. They don't come because we have a beautiful clinic, because quite honestly, we don't have a beautiful clinic. We sometimes get people who say, can I come and tour the facility? And we're just like, all right, here's some grass. What are you going to look at? People don't come to you for your building. They aren't coming to you because you have a great big facility. They're coming because they get results. They're coming because of the outcomes that you produce. And who is ultimately responsible for the outcomes of those encounters? You are. You, the animal chiropractor, are responsible for giving your clients the best possible outcomes for their patients, for your patients, for their animals. That's right. And how can you give them the best possible outcomes? What is it in your practice that helps you to give them the solutions that they are searching for? If you're an A.C.E.S student, you understand that it's the protocol that not only resolves their problems, but teaches those clients how they too can be empowered to know if their animal's been adjusted appropriately. It can help those clients see the results happen right before their very eyes. And it's that kind of, I can see it, I can feel it, my animal's better results. It's not a touchy-feely, maybe something shows up later kind of thing. We created a process so that the before and after visual is obvious. And that's what those clients are coming for. They are not coming because you have really cool swag. They are not coming because you have beautifully appointed waiting rooms. Guys, that stuff doesn't solve their problem. It doesn't resolve the issues they might have in their animals. They want to see their issues over. They want to see the progress. They want to see the results. And if you are just starting out, if you just started your animal chiropractic training, or if you just started your animal chiropractic business, building a business has zero to do with some building that you build, some office space that you need. You don't need office space. We've adjusted dogs in the Walmart parking lot. That's right. All you need is that bail that makes it easier and safer for you, and a handler so that they can keep the dog safe and keep the owner safe, and the right process. And when you use, that's the key trick. It's that correct protocol that you follow through so that you get the results. That's what's going to give you the results in the end. Not the pretty fancy, oh look, I just got my office painted stuff. That is not the result. That's just making you feel like, oh, I feel so touchy-feely better. Guys, I just want you to realize that I am so grateful that you're here and listening to this message. Thank you for being on my channel, and like and subscribe. And what that will do is help move more people, your friends, to find the solutions that we are sharing with them. We want these animals to be able to get up and move. We want these animals to be able to be their very best. We also want them to be, well, maybe trainable. I have like my doubts for some of them. There's Willow. Not sure she's ever going to get to that point. She has learned a few things. And one of the things she has learned is where her food is. And the other is she has a pretty good recall. If I call her, she will come back. And those two things are really important for the safety of a dog. In that, probably the third thing she's learned is she doesn't really chase after things, except for maybe cars. She doesn't really chase the car. She just follows the car and then runs into the car, which she's done a couple times. She runs into cars that are standing still. That said, it did not take a fancy building. It did not take fancy equipment to take this dog, who could not walk when we first took her on, to being a dog who now lives a healthy and happy life. It was the protocol. It was following the neurology. When you know the neuroanatomy, makes everything look magic. So if you're a veterinarian or a chiropractor who is out there struggling to build an animal chiropractic practice, find us today at animalchiropracticeducation.com. Join us for Insider's Edge. Insider's Edge is a group of animal chiropractors who want to build the most successful practices. Now, that said, that doesn't mean they want to build the Taj Mahal of successful practices. It means they want to have the best outcomes for their patients. And they are working to make that happen. It is not about getting all my marketing in place and making sure I have the right colors on my website. It's about action. It's about taking action to ensure that the outcomes they're getting for their clients are amazing and successful. It's those outcomes that build a practice, not I have to go to the bank and borrow money so that I can XYZ. If you're a veterinarian or chiropractor and this sounds important to you, making a big difference in the world sounds important to you, find us today at animalchiropracticeducation.com.